76 servers died last night, but what happened exactly? Meanwhile, a legacy fix is really on the makes, and I have some important PTS changes to tell you about. It's news time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. So 76 servers went down kaput last night, and literally nobody was able to log in for over 12 hours. Despite the many rumors, there was no patch, no changes at all. The TLDR is, well, the maintenance went terribly wrong and devs were not sure how to fix it for hours. But I will explain everything in depth soon. Now in this video, I will also cover the upcoming legendary weapon fix, as well as evidence on how 76 code still uses HTML. I have a few PTS changes to share too. Let's not forget about this weekend's community events and extra compensation for the lengthy downtime. Alright then, time to dive into the details. 76 servers have seen better days, that's a fact, and I'm sure you are well aware of the recent chaos that took over the 76 community last night, August 9. In fact, many people have published posts and videos dedicated to the matter when there was literally no details about what was happening. Either way, that's not how I work, so I'm going to provide the full story, everything known so far. As previously announced by community manager Lady Devon, the scheduled maintenance to improve 76 backend services began at 4 p.m. GMT plus 2 Europe time. Bethesda also confirmed there were no changes or fixes coming with this maintenance. So far, so good. Servers went down and the standard error code 480 kept showing up on the player's end. But it didn't take long until the bad news arrived. About 2 hours later, Bethesda announced that the maintenance got extended and there was no ETA time. The same type of update was reposted about every 2 hours with no new information, was basically the same with different words. At this point, we just knew something went terribly wrong during this back-end maintenance, and devs were internally testing to figure out a way to fix whatever broke. By 10 p.m. and 6 hours of downtime, Bethesda finally came forward to give us some new information posted on different official channels. This time, they revealed that devs discovered an issue during the maintenance and the servers wouldn't come back up until the situation got resolved. Again, no estimated time was provided, I suppose because they weren't sure how to even fix it, so we cannot blame them there. Meanwhile, Bethesda's official Discord server got on fire with a wave of angry players unable to log in, unable to play. There was a lot of hate, a lot of bad comments. I will spare you the details here. I watched it for a bit and it was really ugly. Bethesda mods surely got their hands full last night. At first, players were just speculating. I even spotted a few comments which could very well be the truth for all we know, like Crackers here saying this could be an architecture update, or DDT Gamer saying the servers got deleted, as a joke I think, but it could very well be something alike, who knows. Even Just Head came by to post the mighty 480 error code in the chat. Anyway, as tension built up over the hours, speculation quickly turned into offense and negativity, so I'm sure lots of kicks and bans were applied in this case. In fact, Bethesda even disabled reactions for the main 76 channels to avoid code abusing and trolling other users. I also saw several mods trying their best to answer honest questions, such as how they had no further details and this was just a back-end maintenance with no patch, no changes, no fixes, nothing at all. A few community managers also came by to try and de-escalate the situation. Some even had a chit-chat with friendly users. Moving forward, the drama kept going until midnight, 8 hours of downtime, when community manager Volseek announced the fixing efforts were still going on and they anticipated the maintenance would take several more hours. By now, I think most players just accepted the harsh reality and went to sleep or do something else. A few hours later, around 3 a.m., another update was posted confirming that Bethesda plans to provide compensation for all the downtime, but no details were given as the maintenance kept running. Finally, at 5 a.m., with 13 hours of downtime, Volsi confirmed the 76 servers were now back online for all platforms, and the fixing efforts were successful Thanks goodness. Lastly, for whatever reason, they decided to keep public worlds down until a couple of hours ago, but everything else, adventure, private, and custom servers, have been online for a while, and as per usual. Well, that's a long story, and it's a first-hand story because I was there for hours, and I saw it with my own eyes for quite a bit until I went to bed. Honestly, this entire thing doesn't surprise me too much. What is shocking though is that the downtime was so long. I have been covering this game since the release day, and I can confirm this is by far the longest downtime 76 ever had. And the most concerning part, there was no patch, no game changes at all, nothing. So how comes a simple maintenance caused all this havoc? Well, there are many possibilities. I could give you some, but honestly, Bethesda decided to keep it private for a reason. If I really had to guess though, I would blame it on a few factors. It's summertime and holiday time. Maybe the main team members are currently on vacation. Maybe they just hired a bunch of college interns. Maybe they started pre-patching for expeditions and something major, like a major file, got corrupted. Maybe someone clicked the wrong button, or maybe all of the above together, who knows. All I know is that whatever broke was not easy to fix, or the maintenance wouldn't have lasted over 12 hours. The most important part though is that the game seems to be working fine now, so their fix was indeed successful, at least so far and at first glance from what I tested today. I haven't even seen any new mass reports like game crashes or vendor bugs, power armor issues, some event that broke, or, something else. Anything can happen with this game. That's always a good sign when there's no mass reports on something. Well, I hope I could clarify the situation and keep you up to date with what happened exactly with 76 servers last night. Now let's proceed to the next news. With the official server chaos in mind, I want to let you know that the public test servers were also affected. They were used as collateral damage, to be more precise. Literally, Bethesda took the PTS servers down last night to internally test the fix for the live servers as stated. That's great news though. I mean, at least this way they ensured nothing else broke. Since then, the PTS remains offline with no ETA on when or if it will be back anytime soon. As I'm voicing this video, the PTS servers are still down with this fail to don't load config from tile storage error. If by the time the video is uploaded things return back to normal, perfect, amazing. If not, well, all we can do is wait for further updates. I'm sure Bethesda will post something later today or perhaps tomorrow. Stay tuned. Alright, the next news has been on my list for quite some time, and I feel like now is the perfect time to bring it up. Did you know that Bethesda still uses HTML code to develop Fallout 76? Yep, it's not a joke, not at all. A while ago, lead designer Steve casually talked about this matter in their Discord server. For example, he confirmed to have worked on the Nuka-Cola tester form and stated it was really complicated to do so. Furthermore, he posted a back-end print where he shows the add-on to create and edit notes, which uses exactly HTML code. Steve also talked about the insult bot note and claimed this sort of work is basically trial and error. In fact, he explained that the HTML markups require a game launch to see how it looks like live. In other words, notes require testing over and over again. It sounds like a very tedious and old-fashioned process. Imagine if other instances of the game also work like this. It would definitely explain the messy code and the endless issues devs keep facing. I would have never guessed though, HTML code for game development in 2022. Goodness gracious, let's keep moving. Moving forward, I want to talk about a hot topic, the supposed legacy weapon fix. I've seen the matter being discussed all over the place in these past couple of weeks, and I want to say a few things before jumping to the facts. First, don't believe every post or speculation you see. Secondly, don't fret if you are a legacy user because this supposed fix is not coming that soon, at least in the next 3 months or so. And lastly, this fix is not even part of the next patch, the Expeditions DLC, as tested in this segment. Now, let me explain this entire legacy weapon fix situation. In April 2022, developer Hydra Skills announced the team was aware of the latest legacy weapon buff, which was not intended. A month later, Hydras gave us a small update to confirm the fix or balance for Legacies was still in development without anything to add. Several months of silence followed, and then, finally, at the end of July, Hydras confirmed Bethesda is addressing the problem in a pre-balance pass or step. He also said it's not possible to fix the problem right now without breaking things further. What does this mean exactly, though? In my view, it means they are currently changing the foundation of Legacies. It's like a pre-fix. Until this work is done, they are not able to truly fix or balance such weapons. Therefore, it will take a while. It's like a huge two-step fix, and we are now at the very first one. Also, judging on how Update 38, aka Expeditions, will not change the way Legacies work, as I already tested here, I wouldn't expect a real legacy weapon fix to come before 2023. So don't be too scared. I know a lot of you guys love your Legacies. I don't think it's coming soon. Maybe I'm wrong, but if it's coming, it won't be before winter. It's time for some public test news now, starting with Minerva. It seems like Update 38 Expeditions will add a new possible spawn for this vendor. According to developer Steve, she will be able to spawn at the right side of the Whitespring resort, now transformed into the home location of the responders. It's a new faction base with a free travel point with Update 38, so this addition is logical, makes perfect sense. With Expeditions, Minerva will have 4 possible spawn points. However, it seems like Minerva is not really spawning in the PTS at the moment, as many players already reported. As a response, Steve pointed out this might be a bug, so it's unclear if it's a PTS restriction or if it's really a spawn bug. Whatever it is though, I hope it won't carry on to the official servers. Still on the PTS, the new gear coming with the Pit Expeditions, the Auto Axe and the Union Power Armor, both recently broke. I think with the last PTS patch, I'm not entirely sure though. Anyway, both items are supposed to have a legendary crafting option. When I first tested them months ago, they did have the legendary option as shown in the footage, but now they are gone. At first, I thought this was just another silly oopsie from Bethesda's part, but according to developer Hydra, there is a tag conflict between Season 10 rewards and the original plans for the same items. That's why legendary crafting is temporarily gone, disabled to avoid causing other issues. By the way, here's my Season 10 rewards preview in case you missed it, check it out. Now, Hydra also confirmed this is a high priority fix, but it's unlikely to come with the Expedition's launch. This means we will get new gear, yes, but we can't craft it as legendary. Until who knows when. Well, I hope they manage to fix it somehow. Talking about new gear, the Union Power Armor will change in the future. Now, before you ask me how or when, that's still not known. I suspect they are going to either add a set effect or boost the defense numbers based on community feedback. But that's my logical deduction here, it's not a fact, so keep that in mind. Anyhow, about this matter, community manager Volc confirmed the team is planning to implement design changes to the Union Power Armor. He also said the changes will come in a future patch, so it's not clear if such changes will be ready to go live in September when the Expeditions DLC is scheduled to release. I have yet one more PTS change that will probably upset you. The Whitespring Resort restaurant is currently closed. In other words, it's bugged and it doesn't work anymore. First of all, the responders rework made this section much smaller, as you can see. As if that wasn't enough, the waitresses no longer serve you. No matter how long you sit there and wait, nobody will offer to serve you dinner, even if you are willing to pay thousands of caps. It doesn't matter. Regarding this issue, Valseek already said this is not intended, and the team is working on a fix. Wait, that was 3 months ago actually, so yeah. I'm afraid the restaurant will be closed for a long while. Now tomorrow is Thursday and a new batch of community events will begin. For this weekend, Bethesda is enabling 2 events, double Mutation daily ops with double rewards as per usual, and there's also Gold Rush with double gold bullion daily limits. Both events will be live from August 11 until Monday, August 15, so do enjoy them while it lasts. However, keep in mind that something extra might be making its way. Check out the next news for more details. Yep, as I just mentioned, I suspect this weekend will be a triple event one, since Bethesda already announced several times they are discussing compensation for the 13 hours downtime, which affected all players across all platforms. Now, as I was voicing this video, community manager Valseek announced that Minerva's Emporium will be extended by 1 day. She will only despawn tomorrow, August 11, but there will be more. Valseek informed the community by saying more details will be provided today or tomorrow. Well, 13 hours is quite a bit of time, especially for an online game. In fact, many players miss their dailies, so it's likely Bethesda will enable something big, maybe a seasonal event or double experience. Let's wait and see. News time is almost over, but not before the random bug of this video, which is frozen arms. This animation bug never gets old, huh? I feel like it's happening way too often lately though. My ghost shotgun often leaves my character like this, holding an invisible gun that not even I can see. Thankfully, this one is easy to bypass, so no big deal. Well, that's everything for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Marta Branco, and as usual, a huge thanks to all my dear supporters. You guys rock. Feel free to leave a comment if you have a question or join my Discord server. The link is right below. Don't forget to subscribe to help the channel out. And that's it. Well, I will see you all very, very soon. Until then, take care. Adios. Bye bye.